Greetings, traveler.
Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at one of BeterBabbit's games. Beter is a force of nature on the ladder, consistently fights for rank 1 with Jeef. In this particular game, he achieves a larger gold total than I have ever seen anyone get. Enjoy. Reno in a Dragon Mech Murloc Pirate Kibler lobby. There's some high roll potential with Murloc Pirate. Rolls a Swabby. Early, it's pretty much always economy. Alright, fellow Swabby enjoyer. We level. He's holding it right now. If the opponent doesn't have Mana Saber, then it doesn't really hurt to play it. But I guess if it's Secret Guy, it can hurt to play it. So that's smart by Beter to hold it. So now Beter... This is actually really good for Secret Guy and for Beter. Secret Guy gets to stack more secrets and be stronger. Beter takes less damage, so that's a win-win situation. I definitely take the damage here if I'm Beter. So he's trying to figure out if he just wants to cycle Tad and grab the 2-4, or if he wants to level to 3. Okay, he's not going to cycle the Tad, he's just going to have the Tad, providing extra economy later and being able to pull a better unit. Alright, lose the Vol'jin, that makes sense. Level, sell Tad, try to get a 3-drop. Just grab the Reborn, I guess. Yep. Oh, Twitch player is popping off. So how happy is he to just level to 4 here in a pirate lobby with Long John in and all that? The shop isn't great, but I mean, he could try to do something with Chef. The opponent levels as well. He's still happy to buy Chef and roll. Try to get the Flectobot here. If he had gotten a good magnetic, I guess he could have just gone Scourfin. He still has a magnetic. He's trying to go Scourfin anyway, just to set up. That's actually kind of good to see here. And then he's going to hold the magnetic and have it for a Deflecto, maybe. Yeah, if he could take 0 in this fight, it'd be great, but... Rallier's so good. Yeah, just enough. That's nice. So is that level buy, or... Yeah. I was gonna sell the Murloc instead of the 2-2, because he has a Rip Snarl. Play it first in case of Magma Lock, but he's not getting... It's just a good habit, I guess. Oh, Scraper works pretty well because he has the Scourfin. Pretty sure it just does that. Yeah. So now we have a Scraper on the board. That's actually a really nice spot to be in. Hero powers a Scraper because he's Reno. So now he's got Gold Generation. Oh, he's like, please die, please die, please die, please die. Yeah. That's the cool thing about generating magnetics is that you get gold because it's a card that you could sell, but it's also, you could get a Accord-o-Tron, which is double gold. If he's doing this well, I would assume he's just going to level here, but he might just want at least to try to get Beatboxer. Because when you're generating this many magnetics, that's a really good setup for Beatboxer. Oh, he's going to play both of them solo. Okay, so why is that? Because then he can triple either of them. Yeah, he's trying to triple them off the Death Rattle here, and then use the triples to get Beatboxer. See how Beter is going to try to move towards sort of a stacking game. Right, for those of you not aware, there is a strategy you can do with Beatboxer where you put your magnetics on the board instead of putting them on a minion, and then you just keep tripling and pulling it back to your hand. And then every time you magnetize, you put it on top of a magnetic. And that means that if you have a Beatboxer on your board, that Beatboxer is getting all the benefits from magnetizing over and over and over again. Because you continue to magnetize, but it's on top of a magnetic every time, so you can keep pulling it back to your hand when you triple. He's got the Ghost here. Is he thinking about just going 2-6 to find that Beatboxer, or is that too risky here? Yeah, Beter getting the Ghost is like, yeah, an overconfidence. Just more money to set it up. He's got double Accordo, so I don't think this other Accord-o-Tron gets played, right? Even though he's missing gold, I think he wants the pair. Ooh, okay, finds the triple and has Arena. I mean, I'm guessing he's going to try to... Oh, he wants to see if he gets... Oh, he's got the 5 gold. Right. I didn't even see that. That's interesting. Is that worth it? Oh, he gets it right now, and then I guess he gets more gold, yeah. I guess Greymane. He has one even minion, right, to play. So does he roll now? He is gonna taunt it. Okay. Sell the Greymane. Oh man, this is so like maximum greed, and it's so good, right? Here we can see what does a high level player do when he's offered an extra round. So let's actually look at that sequence again. Because he knows he's up against the ghost, he actually triple sells here to get the 5 gold, which then allows him to get the triple. He then gets 1 proc from the Greymane, taunting his Scrap Scraper to hope that it dies against the ghost. And then afterwards, he's like, I'm not really going to play Greymane. I'm going to try to force Beatboxer. So let me go ahead and buy a Menace here so that I can use the Menace to maybe look for Beatboxer because I'm generating 2 magnetics per turn. And that is going to just set me up for a higher chance to triple than having Greymane. But who does that, right? That exact sequence on that turn. It's really cool to see that. Now, unfortunately, the Ghost is really weak, but he does have the Menace on the board to hit with 1/1s. Oh, man, it's really well done. It's really well done. It's a shame he doesn't get there, but the Menace being so close also makes sense because then he's attacking with 1/1s, so he's keeping the enemy board alive longer. Dude, I'm so impressed by that one turn. All right, so he still buys the Flecto. Now, does he take his Arena here? No, he's hard committed. He has damage cap, so he's essentially, he's not opening up plan B with his Arena. He just wants to find Beatboxers. He has so many magnetics already, right? And he's generating so many more. Now, I grab coin because why not? I mean, he would love to just roll a Boxer. Oh, he's looking at Moon Eater because he is about to play double odd cards, but I'm assuming he's going to lose this one anyway. So he just rolls. Yeah. Bank the money. Scrap Scraper is no longer Battle Cry. Yeah, he was looking at that like, oh, I could generate 2. So I guess here you have a coin so you could roll more. You could buy a Leroy to try to not take damage, or you could just say, I'll take damage anyway, I'll take the money. But he's going to go Leroy. Leroy makes sense because he has a lot of board space. He can easily keep that Leroy on his board for a while. He's going to play the Accord-o-Tron again just to have more chance to triple again, right? Like he really wants to find Beatboxer. Alright, so we did opt to go with that Leroy. It helps a little bit here. Yeah. It's just about enough, right? It's got the reset. It's funny how the Deflectobot is actually still relevant when he's on tier 6. Okay, he got 2 Accord-o-Trons, so he tripled it again. So he's been putting his magnetics onto the Ziliax, I think, right? So he needs to get 2 more Ziliax. He's just going to try. He's like, give me Boxer, please. Oh, and he hits it. Okay. Yeah, now that he has the Boxer, 2020 for a magnetic is great. He's like, do I get more money from Tethys now? Oh, man. Yeah, now the shenanigans are going to start. Because now that Beatboxer is going to start getting a Golden Accord-o-Tron on it as well. So he puts it on the Ziliax because he wants to get more. He's just going to 2020 the Lullabot here, I'm pretty sure, right? That's why he paused on this shop. Just to make sure he doesn't die. Yeah, play Nala. And then he can put the 2020 on top of the Deflectobot. Probably a roll. No, he wants Labor. Right, that makes sense. It's magnetics. Sure, why not? Oh, he's just going to put it on the stack? Dude, he's not even looking at the Deflectobot. I love this. Yeah, he's like, Deflectobot? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Who buffs Deflectobot? Bro, I'm buffing my stack. I'm definitely too conservative in this position then. He's like, no. We just buff the stack. Make the stack. Make stack go big. So now what happens is, if Beater finds 2 more Ziliax pieces, any Ziliax pieces, he can magnetize because the one he has on the board is magnetic. And then those Ziliax pieces, so now he's Lullabot, right? So if he gets 2 more Ziliax pieces, he can put a Lullabot down, put the big magnetic stack on top of the Lullabot, and then that goes back in on the Boxer. So yeah, pretty crazy to see this. I'm guessing he's just going to buy... Oh, yeah, Titus for more magnetics. Can he do that? He's on 19. Yeah, he's going to go in on it. Magnetic at the end of the round. No, not good enough. I guess it makes sense. He's getting enough. And he really wants to find those Ziliaxes and more Beatboxers. That's probably the main thing, right? He wants more Boxer. So he has this golden Lullabot that he could grab, but it has no upside. So I think he's just going to save his Lullabot pair then, right? Accord-o-Tron is an insta-buy. It's so nice with this strategy. But does he hold it or does he equip it? Ooh, finds another Boxer. Freezes. Oh, is he just going to hold everything? Is he going to try to get another? No, he's playing this Titus for sure. But there's a utility drone as well. I see. Okay. So I guess he's out of Deflecto and Laborer to play Titus and Boxer. And then he has his pairs. Or is he thinking about selling the Menace? No, Laborer out. Okay, he's going to keep the Deflecto bot and not keep the Menace pair. That's weird. Okay. So he wasn't willing to buff the Deflecto bot. But then he sells his Menace pair instead of the Deflecto bot. Alright. He's not messing around. He's not going to try to triple that Lullabot. It's just like, alright, let me put everything down because I have these speed boxers. The utility drone is not being frozen here. So I guess if I were to venture a guess, Beater is essentially saying that, look, if I get to do what I want to do, these beatboxers are going to be plenty big. It's not a problem. I don't need them to be even bigger. And I'm not really buffing other things. So I don't need the utility drone. Wow. That's interesting. I don't think I would really ever skip a utility drone in that spot. But then again, my Deflecto would have had a 2020 magnetic on it as well. Maybe Deflecto is a good final target for the stack. Yeah, but I think it's a bit early to commit to that, right? But honestly, it got plenty big, right? He spawned so many mechs with all these menaces. He'll put the Zeliax triple on the Deflectobot. No, I mean, I have seen the game right in like bits and pieces when I OFC, right? So, but I also know the strategy, right? He would not want to get rid of his magnetic stack right now. So essentially what he's going to try to do the whole time is he's going to try to continue to juggle the stack. So you're going to see right away. So here he's going to put the Accord-o-Tron on here to get extra magnetic value. Then he buys the triple. Then he puts a Menace down, or whichever other magnetic he thinks he is going to triple. And then he puts the stack onto the Menace, and then he can triple the Menace, pull it back to the hand. Alright, so he puts the Menace down, vanilla. Checks the triple to see if he gets another Boxer. If he gets another Boxer, it's more value. No. This doesn't matter, just Greymane, I guess, whatever. And then he has another Accord-o-Tron, which he can then put on the Menace again. Or he can keep it if he wants a triple. He's gonna miss quite some gold if he doesn't play it, so yeah, I don't think it's wise to hold it here. Alright, he's got Leroy for the cleave. And then the rest of his board is plenty big. Alright, so that Menace is now being tripled again, so it's being pulled back to hand. He has 2 Lullabots, so he can either wait until he hits the 3rd Lullabot so he knows for sure, or he can just put 1 Lullabot down already. And you can see that he's already on 37 gold at the start of the round. And in what feels like not long, right? It's not like he's been sitting here forever, but it's because there's a Golden Accord-o-Tron, at least 1 Golden Accord-o-Tron on top of this stack, right? So when he's equipped the stack a few times already. So this Golden Beatboxer is just continuing to get Golden Accord-o-Tron over and over and over again, and all the extra Accord-o-Trons. So this is why the strategy is so strong. And now you'll just see him buy every magnetic or close to so that he has maximum odds of tripling. I love how he just gets the hooktail down and be like, it's free attack, let me do it. Thinking about Pants to essentially remove the module taunt. That's fair. I don't think he cares about another Titus. The Titus is going to be not that relevant soon. If he gets to pick up the stack a few more times, like he's gonna do now, right? So now he plays Lullabot, puts the golden minion on the Lullabot, checks for another Boxer, buys the golden Lullabot. Now he can put any magnetic down that he thinks he's going to triple. So he's probably going to roll a little bit more just to give himself more information, right? Does he roll another Accord-o-Tron and he knows that's his triple? So it just... Accord-o-Tron being the only pair, he puts the Accord-o-Tron down. And then he has the chance now to find the Accordo triple and then pick it up again. Okay, so he's gonna go for the one, like he's selling one magnetic to end up with the utility drone just to pump a little bit more for now that damage cap is off. Just in case, right? Just in case this guy was too big. But yeah, his beatboxer is already a 600. Holy crap. But this is really how you can see that the actual top level players are just playing a different game. Because I'm good at this game, right? My games don't look like this. Because I'm not at the absolute top, right? So it's... yeah, it's pretty outrageous how well he set this up. And I don't even think he needs to keep this utility drone now. I think 60 gold, Jesus, yeah. And I see why. The first time around I saw this, I was really confused that he just was not interested in it. But when you think about it, all his magnetics are really focused on the stack and on the beatboxer. 2 more Lullabots, yeah. So now he plays a Lullabot, puts it there, buys the triple out of the shop. Now he has another triple. Now if he rolls another Accord-o-Tron, he can play the Accord-o-Tron, do the same thing again. Yeah, just buys another Lullabot. He's got so much money, right? So he just buys every magnetic. And it's like money makes more money. Now that he has all this money, he can afford to roll and just buy every magnetic pair, which then means he's going to be able to pick the stack up more, which means he's going to find a boxer, right? So the more money he has, the more money he can make. He's not buying Zilliaxes, I guess it's too much work. That's fair. Or maybe he's not used to it yet. Okay, so he rolled a module. So same thing again. It's always the same rhythm. Sells the drone before he sells the Titus. That's it's pretty funny. I don't know if that's right, but let's assume it is. Alright. Keeps the Leroy because he's like, well, I don't need to make... oh my god. Wait, he kept Titus. Okay, that's... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. He needs a board space anyway. Yeah, there we go. And he's honestly... he has to spend so much money that this is super well done. And now he has 2 more boxers. The Lullabot's the one he's got the pair of. And all the while, he just can't mess up, right? He needs to keep constant track of... okay, make sure I don't just play this golden card. Make sure I always play the magnetic first. Make sure I don't accidentally magnetize the magnetic to something else. Like, it's... yeah. But he essentially doesn't really need utility drone in his mind. He'd rather just have Leroy. Because the boxers are going to be so big that if they don't get Leroy or Bramblewitched, he's probably going to, you know, be fine anyway. And if they get Leroy or Bramblewitched, the utility drone didn't make a difference. So then it's better to have his own Leroy to try and counter their board and hit the Deflectobots or something. Yeah, pretty outrageous. That's, man, it's such a high chance to win once you get this rolling. I can see why he was so adamant about skipping this arena, because that was really crazy when he, you know, he didn't have boxer at all, but he was just like, I'm going for this. Now you can see all the gold animation just popping off. Oh man, it's taking forever. 194. Okay, let's see if he spends it all. Don't spend it all in one turn, Beater. Alright, he picked up the triple. Nice. He's gonna pick the Zilliax. Now that he's... now he could basically slow down a second, right? And be like, alright. Oh, man. Sure, stealth is nice, right? Now he can stealth his boxers. That actually worked out super well. I think I actually... yeah, I think he did that on purpose, right? He did that on purpose. The because I remember looking at this stage of the VOD a little bit intensely in preparation. And I remember him saying, now I need stealth. So he's essentially just making it 100% win. Now, he's probably already at 100% win given what his opponents have, but he's thinking, what could my opponents do? Okay, my opponents could technically have double Golden Bramble Witch, and if they can target my beatboxers with the Bramble Witch, I'm in trouble. So I'm just going to go ahead and stealth my beatboxers, so that's not even an option. Damn. It's really, he's just removing any sliver of hope that the opponents have. Right. Yeah, he plays the pair, grabs the triple after playing the golden stack, and then he plays the menace because that's what he has got 2 of. And all the while, this stack is just continuing to get more and more and more Accord-o-Trons. So, my good. Yeah, 124 gold tip. But, I mean, he's still spending way more money in one round than, you know, most of us do in, you know, I don't know, a whole game or something. Maybe not a whole game, but it's pretty bonkers how much money is coming through this. It's funny how this Terragosa has 1,700 damage, and the big beatboxer can actually just tank it. You just like shrug it off. But man, actually insane. But this is why Janus is insane, because you don't have to triple with Janus. You can just switch your magnetic back into shop. It's the whole reason fluidity was removed. Fluidity was removed because you could just... yeah, I did end up tanking it. Fluidity was removed because it could just switch the stack into the shop multiple times per turn. But because he has this much gold, and he had the golden... yep, 2 more Accord-o-Trons. Dude, this animation takes forever. Anyways, he doesn't need fluidity. He can just buy triples because he's got so much money. He can just roll. 380 gold. Okay, Beater. I mean, he doesn't even want a triple boxer anymore, I guess, because now it's just more liability. All right, Menace comes off the board. Roll for stuff. Do. Another Leroy. Nah, he doesn't need board space. You could technically sell one and then buy one to have board space, but he doesn't need it. Alright, module is the triple. Play the module. Play the golden. Buy the module. Whee! Man, if you don't know what's happening, you would say he's cheating. Yeah, I don't know what cheating looks like in Battlegrounds. But I guess people do say that, right? Oh my god, he must be cheating. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty outrageous. I mean, the opponent's gonna die, right? But imagine if the opponent didn't die. How much money you'd have next turn? That's what? I don't know. Over 500 for sure, right? Alright, yeah, he's all in. He's like, alright, let me just end up with a taunt here for Leroy. I love it. He's gonna kill him with a Winterfin on the board. So he took his stack now and just put it on the foe because it's the last fight. You'd be worried about crashing the lobby. The game just can't handle the amount of money. Yeah, 4,000 without really using utility drone. So we can see why he was not bothering with utility drone. Because he wasn't buffing Deflecto, he wasn't buffing Cleave. He's just buffing the beatboxers. It doesn't really end up mattering that he has utility drone or not, because these guys get so big by moving the stack over and over and over that it just does not matter. Wow. I hope you enjoyed the video. Beater has just started his own YouTube channel, so please go give him some love. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and let us know who you would like me to review next.